Shabbat Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29 back again for another episode of the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude Wayne Family Adventures. So let's see who's made it into the test today. We've got Lord, and welcome to the live stream, Lord. I'm glad to see you made it. Of course, Chef 7AU. I hope you're both doing well today as we now prepare to cover the next 3 episodes or the next 3 chapters of the Batman Wayne Family Adventures. And I really hope you enjoy this one because, well, these first 2 of episodes 23 and 24 focus a little bit more on Damian Wayne and his character, to which, yes, he's part of the Super Sons. And I've really been wondering when they were going to cover something with him again. So let's begin to make a start. But I think before I do make a start, how are you going, Lord? I hope you're doing well on your end. And I'm not too sure who else is with us. If they'd like to say hello, say hello. So I really hope you come to enjoying this episode on the Wayne Family Adventures. My goodness, we're already up to how many episodes now? It's getting there. So in this one, it's called Opening Up, and there's 2 parts to it. And this seems to center around Damian Wayne. So let's get started. And as we begin, we've got Damian Wayne just slicing at one of the dummies in the Batcave. And he's got more than one slice there. Very interesting story, this one. And Bruce comes in and he asks, Damian, are you okay? And you can see on Damian's face that, yeah, he ain't in the best of moods today. And he responds, my teacher said I should try to make more friends at school. Apparently, the other students find me intimidating, which is absurd. Moving into the next part, and his response is, I'm delightful, as he cuts off the head of the dummy. Swing! And then Bruce asks him, do you want to make new friends? And as he's huffing puffing there, he responds, it would probably help my cover, but I don't know how. And then it's just jab. Then Bruce brings up, you've done it before. You're friends with Superboy, right? And he responds, he's different. Bruce responds, and generally indestructible. That too. Making friends. I'm sure we can figure this out. So Bruce starts to get things prepared, and Damien's response, we? Time passes, and everyone's here, including the new dog. So we've got Bruce, Damien, Duke, Jason Todd, of course, spoiler. And she responds, try finding common interests with people. I mean, what kind of stuff do you like? First thing that comes to mind to Damien? Swords! Maybe something less stabby from Duke Thomas. I've always been intrigued by world domination. Hard to tell if he's being serious or sarcastic here. And they just think, and the grin on his face. A bit of a snort from Jason. And Bruce asks, what about animals? Damien responds, oh yes, animals are nice. Great, let's go with that. How about joining a team or a club? Tennis? Oh, I didn't know you liked tennis, said Bruce. I do not, says Damien. Then why? A boy on the tennis club insulted father's honor. I have been training to destroy him on the court. Love the reaction. Honestly, I respect it. From spoiler. Let's stay away from the tennis court, alright? From Bruce. I do appreciate the thought, though. Jason, do you have any suggestions for Damien? I broke my best friend out of prison. Not exactly helpful in this context from Bruce. Whatever. Well, this has been singularly unhelpful. You're going to be fine, Damien. Just trust your instincts. And you can see one of the Bat family members, oh, this is gonna be good. And now we finally move into part 2 of the story. Opening up part 2. And we finally begin with Damien finally back at school, and you can see his thoughts. You can do this. You are heir to the demon and son of the bat. Passes the lockers. You can do this. And as he enters the room, everyone's talking, chatting up a storm. He starts to look around. And he decides to make a call. Pick up! Pick up! And of course, Stephanie picks up. Hello? Brown, I need I need an extraction. From school? Why? I think I'm sick. Describe your symptoms. Sweaty palms, elevated heart rate, stomach palpitations. Kind of sounds like nerves to me. Stephanie Brown responds, are you nervous about making friends? Damon responds, no. And she responds, oh, you are. Then he responds, it is your fault for giving terrible advice. What am I going to have in common with people? I was raised by assassins. Only for a little while. Then it was a billionaire vigilante. How can people not relate to that? Helpful as ever, Brown. I will just have to do this like myself. Like everything. There's the Damien I know. And love, go get him. Now, what did Father suggest again? Talk about animals. And as he looks in the background, and we get to see some of the students. Okay, but I saw this one video last night, and he goes over, I have a cow. Well, actually, if it's one thing that I'd want to bring up, especially in regards to one of the characters that we see here, the one behind this redhead almost reminds me a little bit like the Daredevil, with a character, like a young Daredevil character. Oh, and two dogs, and also a cat. And the response is like, how do I respond to that? That's cool, I guess. Then it's finally, thanks, from Damien. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, that is the last time ever I take advice from Father. There has to be another way. Then someone comes over. Ah, Damien, I have a list of clubs and activities you asked for. I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Do you still want to join the tennis team? And that's from one of the teachers. And he's sort of got that look as if, might pass on this. And then he says, I'm not allowed. Well, we have other options that you could write for the school newspaper or fight dragons in the... And then Damien's look. Oh, absolutely love this. You can fight dragons here? Sure, Dungeons and Dragons. Sure, the Dungeons and Dragons group is very popular. Then it's, oh, is that something you'd like to try? Maybe. I don't know. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Tap, 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 tap. So as he's busy away with his phone, of course he gets to talking to Dick Grayson. This isn't working. Just be yourself. That's all that matters. Maybe I should follow Todd's advice and break someone out of prison. Dick Grayson responds, please don't do that. Then all of a sudden, he gets an unexpected response. Wow, that's really good. Damien looks over his shoulder. Thank you. And as you can see here, we've got Damien. And I'm glad this is one thing about this webtoon, is that, yes, this is actually one of Damian Wayne's actual hobbies, that he is actually into doing artwork. And of course, he gets a response, "Who taught you how to draw?" Then Damien thinks, "Just be yourself." No one taught me really. My studies were always focused on other matters. I get it. My dad keeps pushing me to be a mathlete, but I like drawing better. There's a group of us who go up to the art room after school, who work on projects and stuff. You'd be welcome to join. And of course, she's got like a huge smile on her face. Absolutely awesome. And Damien starts to respond, "Really? Okay, I'll be there." "Great, I'm Skylar, by the way." And he responds back, "Damien." "See you later, Damien." And the look on his face as if, did this really happen? And then he responds back to Dick Grayson, "Mission accomplished, I think. Good job, buddy. I knew you could do it." And a little bit of a smile from him. Now, to those who want to go and enjoy some Damian Wayne Robin, definitely pick up the Joshua Williamson Robin series. All right, now for the next chapter. And a big thanks to everyone who's made it to the live stream. All right, this one's called Front Seat, and I think you'll probably have a ball when you finally get to check out this one on Webtoons, but of course there's also watching it through this channel. And let's see what this is about. Well, I did end up reading it, but you'll get to see it with me again. And as we begin, we end up in Gotham, and we have Batman saying, "You all did well tonight. Freeze won't bother anyone for a long time." And with this, we've got the police and fire brigade there. And of course, Dick Grayson responds, "My hands are still numb, grappling back across the city. It's not going to be fun." And of course, a couple of them shivering, like Tim Drake here. Red Hood's like, "Seriously?" Damien's sort of like putting on a strong face as if to say, "What's this?" And then Bruce responds, "I can take you in the Batmobile." So they all call shotgun. And they all want the front seat. And they all look at themselves. And Batman's like, "Oh, not this again." "I need to have a word with Commissioner Gordon. Get this figured out by the time I get back." He leaves him. "I'm the oldest here, which means the front seat automatically goes to me," says Dick Grayson. And we've got Tim Drake saying, "Says who?" Nightwing says, "Everyone." Of course, we've got Damien back again saying, "Hardly convincing. Most people are idiots." "You being ancient is not a valid reason to get the front seat." Dick responds, "Ancient?" "A valid reason is that the front passenger can operate all the weapon systems, and I'm the best marksman if there is another emergency. And you can see Dick Grayson thinking in the background, I'm not ancient. Then we have Tim Drake responder. All Batmobile systems are automated. Nice try. Jason doesn't quite get away with that one. I deserve the front seat. None of you are supposed to be here anyway. From Damien. We couldn't not help. Besides, if you call yourself the superior Robin one more time, tonight I'm gonna lose it. From Jason Todd. It really isn't nice, Damien. Seeing as I'm the one who actually took Freeze down, pretty sure the front seat should be mine. Oh, all I remember is you doing the blabbing on and on before I went in and kicked some butt. From Jason Todd. It's called laying out a plan, which I came up with and which worked. Tim Drake. Sheer luck. From Damien. And by the time Bruce gets back, they're still arguing over who should be in the front seat. And Batman says, I am. Did you figure out who gets the front seat? No response. And we get a vroom from the vehicle, and all of a sudden, we see the Batmobile, but who's in the front seat? One of these days, we're going to figure this out. And they're all in the back seat. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Super Sons Fortress of Attitude. And, of course, the Wayne Family Adventures. The next one that will be coming up, we'll be dealing with the next couple of episodes, which will probably be in about 3 weeks. I hope things turn out okay with the next upcoming week's comic reviews, because there's been a little delay once again in regards to the mail. And I really want to get up my Super Sons reviews. As for this week, I might just check something before I finish the live stream. And that is, are there any Super Sons related videos coming up next week? So, just going to the scheduled in the channel. Okay, next week. The only closest thing related to it, which isn't really Damian Wayne related, it is the DC Comics review on Robin and Batman issue 3. But I am meant to have some plan for the following week, but that all depends on how fast the comic haul delivery will get here in Australia. And once I get that up and out of the way, you should be able to enjoy that. And those ones will be Robin's, I believe it will be issue 3, and Son of Kal-El, issue, is it 8? I believe, or 7 or 8, one of those. But in the next one after that, or in the following week after that, we have the Super Sons reunion issue, and also Robin issue 10. And that's planned for the next upcoming weeks. And I hope you definitely stay tuned for those. Well, until then, we'll see you again at the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude for when those reviews go up, and also when the next Wayne Family Adventures episode goes up. A big thank you to everyone who made it to the live stream. That also includes those who have watched the live stream after the live stream's gone up. A big thanks to Lord Shofar who made it here. Stay tuned for any future live streams, and have yourself an awesome day. Thanks, Lord. And I hope you enjoy your time and have yourself an awesome day too.